Добрые дамы и господа, с вами недоигровой недоблок и его бессменный бессмертный верный. И мы продолжаем играть в The Outer Worlds. И, собственно, у нас осталось только основное сюжетное задание. Мы прошли DLC. Выполнили все допы, которые я смог найти. Теперь отправляемся в лабораторию к Финеасу. Естественно, я не буду его сдавать коллегии. У меня с коллегией вроде как не очень отношения. Где? Коллегия. Да, минус 100%. Как бы с чего вдруг я ей буду помогать? Не хватает битов. Ладно. Может эту? Вот эту штуку. А, тоже. Вообще 31 тысячу надо. Сколько урон? 1700. Но я не думаю, что я найду. Вообще на 25 уровень. На 20 уровень. 26 уровень. Погнали. Вот, кстати, город и звезды. Далекие расстояния отправить на слежение. Не, я не буду отправлять. Я все-таки за Финеас.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Он меня спас. Здоров, дружище.
I've kept myself busy in your absence. All I need now is human test subjects. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole. I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, the board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put the...
Почему лагает?
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse. That's not a plan. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? Short of lining up... Do you know what's waiting for us? The board's going to... We need to get... Merciful gibbering. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the... Yes, exactly. You're a... If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then...
And that's going to work, without killing us.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but...
Your instincts are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then, once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have...
What?
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists. The board would have us believe Halcyon is You absolutely should. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way, use my communications terminal to...
Can we talk?
So we're really gonna... I've seen lots of crazy, Cap. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Something tells me you're the... I think this whole plan's in... Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks... I'll do anything for a good story. But I'm gonna try to forget. Still, all this depends on the... You're too trusting. Well, anything...
Так. Хорошо, давай тогда искажённый сигнал отправим. Почему бы и нет?
Ah, that should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Ну что ж, дело за малым. Осталось спасти весь мир и апнуть 45 уровень. Думаю, что больше у меня не
Captain,
получится.
you have a message from...
I'm impressed, Captain. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before. Come visit me in Byzantium. Meet me in my office.
Adjutant Akane has ended her call.
Ну что ж, погнали на Византию. Доделаем.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. To return in 1 key.
Надеюсь, оружие не заставят сдавать.
Not so fast.
Кто ты?
All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go on.
Вопрос, придется ли мне всех их отстреливать. Блин, здесь мы заканчиваем, получается, прохождение. С одной стороны, я рад, с другой, как-то даже немножко грустно.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. That said, he's also a wanted. I understand you've infiltrated the ministry. Halcyon is on the... Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will... I know this must...
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price.
I'm offering I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me.
What's in this for you?
I appreciate your skepticism, Doc. My angle is the preservation. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes. We need to talk about Emerald. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have... Edgewater needs to go.
I get that you board types are all about efficiency.
I'm asking your captain to amputate a rotting limb from the colony.
I cannot condone this.
I don't need you to approve of... Now is not the time for half-measures. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to. I'm disappointed.
They're on us. Here we go.
Ну что ж, я знал, наверное, не так предполагал, что до этого дойдет. Ну, 45, кстати. Взлом. Так, что дают? Ну да, это, собственно, можно. А у викария уже есть. источник. Нет, рядом враги. Придется с ними справиться.
Here they come, Captain.
Nice hit!
Mom?
Here they come!
Блин, ну, наверное.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Наверное, мне нужно было согласиться, это типа квест.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system. If your calculation or the sun.
Ладно.
You killed the adjutant? We are outlaws in the truest sense of the word now.
Вообще она на меня напала. Я склонен думать, что я защищался. Хотя, если в коллегии остались только бюрократы, ну,
Let's hope we don't have to run in
тут
a
кто-то
hurry.
есть. Дроны.
Take your best shot, Scoundrel.
Охранник. Дезинфицируют препараты.
Have your backpack! Be over quickly.
Как мне попасть? Ага. Видите. Ну да, вот это за врагов это вообще считайте, что отсутствует как класс. Вот так орёт. Так, подожди. А, нет. Вот такое.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Полагаю, тебе понадобится...
Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Ой, высоковато. Или высоковато. Не, нормально.
What? Where you go?
I know how to do this.
Well done. We're still alive.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake...
Давай.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you... Probably not, but don't let that stop. Searching. Please stand by.
Погнали.
Are you sure? That is extreme... And also potentially kill an entire... Jump-starting the...
In case I don't get another chance to say.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with any...
That is what my...
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The 0 Point Drives Corp and I will not...
Yes.
You should not be do...
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all...
Ну что ж, погнали. Мы либо сделаем это, либо погибнем. Пытаюсь. Просто нас съезжает.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded.
Не-не-не.
Perhaps you should check in on him.
Финеасу, доктор на баба.
hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
А я могу телепортироваться как-то, неохота бежать. Нет, я не могу. Да, и вот эта фигня еще тоже нужна. Ну, я штук всех за... А, или вы думаете, что я собираюсь что-то исследовать?
A word,
Летать.
Captain?
Блин, Элли.
Something on your...
В смысле, это что ты хотел поговорить? И, возможно, это был викарий, но голос был женский. Или они вычислили Финеасу. Но я же убил эту даму, которая хотела, чтобы я его подставил. Подожди, это на Надежду, что за сны? Что за бред? Вернись в лабораторию Финеасу. Лаги или это у меня в голове уже лаги? Я видел метку на дверях. Нет, я определенно видел.
Captain, I am receiving a... Captain, I shall now play the...
Thanks for all you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be... They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they... The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of... You fucking pigs!
How can I... We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece.
Не, можешь сама себя похвалить. Не живой.
Make him regret it.
Great work.
Я ж полагаю, мы летим в тюрьму. Говорите, стыкуемся. Ой, я еще 46-й могу. Думаю, максимальный полтинник. Я не очень представляю, как... ну я представляю, как его получить, делать все квесты, а не убивать.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be... I believe the crew would like to speak.
So, Phineas got himself...
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew.
To extract the scientist, you will need to... I am programmed to warn you whenever you...
Getting in is the simple...
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc...
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final effect.
If we don't make...
Got my trusty tossball stick.
Pounce. You can count on us, Captain.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into...
Command.
Waiting...
Угу. Так, подожди. Председатель Марокко. Ладно. Чё тянуть кота за причинные места? Ля-ля-ля. Будет закрыт. Не, я все дела сделал. Да, давайте справимся.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Угу. Что-нибудь интересное мне расскажешь перед тем,
Resident
как
count
я умру?
is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
Понятно.
I would also ask that you leave your I can make the assurance that I will not leave. Oh, speak of the devil.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum. You are hereby confined to your docking platform. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your... To be honest, that makes... All right, I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting... Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the...
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. How can I... Goodbye.
Погнали. Теперь у меня есть проходка.
The captain did right by us once. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I read. Push on, my guy.
Я вообще не Первое, да.
The labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Нормально все будет. Не очкуем.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Error. Error.
покинули restricted area. Хорошо. Ну, оно хотя бы обновилось.
Guess we're going up.
Я наверх, ребятки. Блин, главное, чтобы не миссия...
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Are you new here? I didn't. Oh.
Перепоем, почему это лабиринт. Походу там за нас
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight. Waste of company ammo. I am.
Мы уже почти у цели.
You're right about this, Captain.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, your misguided that crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps. In any other circumstance. How dare you? Thankfully, you're in a... Is that sarcasm? I fire them. In the next... Absolute...
Так. Здесь хорошо.
How'd you do that so fast? Real slick.
Это лучшее, что вы смогли найти. А я ведь уже иду. Даже не будет попыток, да, переговоров. Ну ладно. Мне же просто.
Get me out of here!
Вот такие дела, ребят. Такие дела.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed... All... You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony. You and I are going to have to work harder. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received... 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their...
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The
Earth is only an idea to us. But that
I don't want to imagine what'll happen. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for... Yes, we do. You've done a... We must begin the revival process immediately. We're going to need a leader. And You won't... You're the best thing to ever... We're not a colony any longer. Our future is...
Окей. Лидер колонии мне подходит.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in, the events on Tartarus brought about the
Можно
end of the
бы
board's
субтитры
authority.
было показать.
But the board's mistakes would haunt the Hope scientist, the people of Halcyon. In the years to come, between MSI's workers, consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program, even the Gorgon asteroid, though the destroyed Adrena Time synthesizer, became a symbol of the board's cruelty. Gorgon, the Gorgon Project's final explosive end. But for all that, in spite, the Rizzo's company in Halcyon, with the dissolution of the board, as the board began to disintegrate. After a brief attempt at the dairy ring, due to the board, your influence shifted Ellie's life in Halcyon as much as he enjoyed. He knew there were, though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. While the colony fell, Nyoka returned to the SAM unit that accompanied you. Minister Clark was released from house arrest. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he eventually came in. Dr. Wells, today Halcyon has stabilized. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history. You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus. No one knows what's happened to Earth.
Вот такие дела, ребята. Там были последствия наших решений, ну, в принципе, ну, как бы, можно их прикинуть, да, можно посмотреть, я не знаю. Просто, ну, я еще могу, да, может быть, понять, о чем они говорят, но синхронно переводить я не могу. Вот. Соответственно, тем более без субтитров мне это тяжеловато. Что я могу сказать, дамы и господа, вот такая вот игра. Мне было приятно, вот, наверное, до последних 2 серий, где вот прям душка началась с нехваткой урона, мне было приятно в нее играть. Надеюсь, вам было приятно смотреть. Не живите одной жизнью, живите многими. А в этом вам поможет недоигровой недоблок, его бессменный, бессмертный ведущий Вель. Берегите себя и своих близких, особенно в это непростое время. И мы с вами обязательно увидимся в следующих проектах. Всем удачи и пока.